Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Oh, we hangin', we bang, oh, we bangin'. Oh, y'all, we are having Indian food today. We have lamb curry right here with extra lamb, rice, garlic naan, samosas. Mersho has lamb and chicken. We got the sauces to go with the samosas, y'all. Yummy, delicious. Who want a yummy bite? What's up, Yummy Biters? Welcome back to another episode of Yummybitestv. Y'all, today we are having Indian food. All right, y'all already know I got my favorite. Lamb curry. We got rice. We got garlic naan, samosas. I think these are vegetable samosas. Murder Show got lamb curry, add chicken. We both have extra meat. We have these sauces for the samosas, the green sauce, and I think this is tamarind sauce. And I have a strawberry watermelon water. Yes, y'all.
And we drinking sweet pink lemonade Kool-Aid, baby.
Come on. Oh, my God. Oh.
We're going to ask God to bless this food as we give thanks. Amen.
Amen. Okay. So you're supposed to like tear the bread like this and dunk it in here. If you want to. Or you could just pour this on top of your rice. You do it however you want. Yummy delish.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, the samosa. Y'all know some people call samosas Samoans. It is so irritating, I swear to God. Like, it is samosa. Ooh, oh my God, I'm wasting my daggone food.
What's this, potatoes in here? Wow. Wow.
Well, you like
That is amazing.
Wow. I'm glad you like it.
Perfect amount of spice on that, a little crunch from that fried. I could eat a 6-pack of them.
I mean, we have some in the freezer. They sell them at the store.
Not those though, huh?
I mean, they taste just like them.
Shit. I've had them before from other places, but well, these are the ones. Wow. Got a good crust on it.
I should have ordered two.
Yeah, he tripping.
Two
just
orders.
one samosa.
I thought you was gonna be tripping about the food. I don't know. Happy Wednesday. Uh-oh. Do you taste any of the sauces? And you already... Oh, my God.
I mean, this is wet. What we need the sauce for?
Because there's sauce for the samosas.
Oh. Yeah, you're... That samosa gone. They ain't need no sauce.
All right, y'all. We're going to switch it up. Okay? We're going to do the Reddit stories and just... where are they? There we go. React to these stories. I remember enjoying that when I did it a couple times. And what was you gonna want to eat if we didn't eat Indian food? Cause he was trying to reject it, y'all. Indian food. The lamb is good, huh? Have you had it yet?
I don't know. I think this chicken I'm getting out of there.
Were you concerned about the lamb?
Yeah, that's lamb right there. Yeah, I don't like the gaminess of lamb.
That's why I don't taste no gaminess in this lamb. You taste gaminess?
Well, it's the taste of lamb to me. It's got this weird. This is probably the best lamb I ever had, but it's still got that taste in the background. I can still taste it. It's not bad though.
It's very good. You need to try Senegalese.
It actually is very good. They got the perfect amount of spice on there.
Exactly. And this is spicy.
It's perfect. It ain't too spicy.
Are you going to be willing to try Senegalese food?
What is that? Is that Africa?
It is Africa. Oh my God. What?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like African food.
It's all African food is not the same. Senegalese
It don't matter
food,
if it's Ethiopia, Zimbabwe.
Yes, it don't matter.
I don't like none of it.
Senegalese food don't taste nothing like Nigerian. That's all you've had was Nigerian food. You've only had Nigerian food. Wait.
I had more than that.
No, you have not.
Where that little yard bird came from?
Nigerian food.
Okay, that ain't the only time we had Indian food. I mean, African food.
But it's all been Nigerian.
We ain't never had Ethiopian.
Did we? Oh, we did have. You're right. We
Thank
did,
you.
and we had Somalian.
Thank you.
You love Somalian, and you love the Ethiopian. Stop
Loved
it.
it.
Yeah,
There you
you
go.
did.
You putting words in my mouth, popping up with some stuff talking about. But
You
you
love
said
it.
you love
Did-
this.
first of
Like,
all-
what?
He said he loved the Somalian African food. You said you loved it. And we ate it more than once.
What was it?
It was like that meat and rice. Remember the chicken with the rice, and then it had that sauce. It was so good. Remember, I was mad because they closed the Somalian place. Y'all remember? I don't know if I told y'all, but they closed it. I did tell y'all that. They closed it, like never to open again. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were the only ones in, I believe in Texas. I don't know, but I know definitely in Houston that was selling Somalian food. So, so, am I supposed to like press on? Oh, what?
What, you think you about to read all that? Yeah, that's
Oh, I'm not reading all
I know
that.
you not.
Oh my goodness. Okay, how about this? Will there ever be any, if your mama left you and Tiffany some money, right? Hypothetically, if she left y'all some money or your daddy left y'all some money, would there be any reason why you wouldn't split it with your sister?
What?
Any reason?
Of course not. What the hell?
Okay, I'm just, why are you getting
That's
upset?
I'm not getting upset. That's just a dumb. Not a dumb. It's a ridiculous question. Like,
Well,
who
this
would-
person said, am I the asshole for not splitting money left to me between my siblings? Oh, wait a minute. No, it was left to him. Maybe it wasn't left to his siblings. This said, am I an asshole?
my sister. Yeah, I would split it with her. But I mean, like, if you like, everybody got different family members and shit. You might have a, you know what I'm saying, piece of shit sister. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting nothing. I ain't giving her nothing.
I feel like the parents should split the money And what you know what I'm saying? The money. Let's just say the money because you can't split like things and you know what I'm saying? Physical type things.
You actually can.
But they should split. But the parents, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't have your kids arguing and stuff when you leave. Just split the money evenly between all the kids. Don't you think that's what's fair? I don't think one child should get more than the next child. I don't care what the situation was, whatever. Everybody should get equal, whatever it is.
Honestly, I think it's up to the parent.
That's how I'm going to do it.
Like, they might have a bunch of kids that's all
That's
successful.
right.
And then you got one child that's not successful. That parent may choose to leave this stuff to the child that's not successful because that's the one who needs it the most. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just all this even Steven business. You know, life is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why give something to somebody? Like, why, if you got 10 kids, 9 of them successful, they doing good for themselves. They don't need the money. Parent might not, it might even be a lot. If you split it between the 10 kids, it really ain't a whole lot for each child. But if one child got it all, it would be beneficial. And that one child really needs it, whereas they don't. I don't see nothing wrong with giving it to that one child. And I don't see how they should have a problem with that child getting it. You know what I'm saying? It's to who needs it. That's how it should be. To who needs the shit.
Really?
Yeah. And who deserves it? Like, you know what I'm saying? You might have some kids that,
and who deserves it?
Yeah, you might have just
see, that's when you start getting wrong.
No, let me explain. You might have a child that disown you, and you know what I'm saying? They ain't had nothing to do with you in 30 years. Whereas your other kids was right there taking care of you up until the moment you died. You think your money need to be...
But what if that child really needed it, though? What if that was your one that really needed it? The one that's not talking to you.
So, I mean, point being, there's all kind of different way you can choose to, you know? Everybody got their own choice to make. They might say, I ain't giving nothing to a child that don't want to have nothing to do with me. You know? Some people, one parent might decide, I'm going to leave everything to whoever is here taking care of me as I'm dying, till I die. Like, whoever that person is getting my stuff.
Yeah, I believe that person would deserve some. I don't know. I don't know.
That's tough. You know.
I just want it to be fair, and I wouldn't want like my kids arguing over money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you shouldn't.
I wouldn't want that.
I'm spending all my money before I die. Ain't nobody arguing over
that's
shit.
why I'll give it away before you die. You know. Give it away.
That's a shame how when people die, family go to arguing about money. Who get their stuff. That is so...
And people start showing up that they never was there. Like, I swear to God, I do not want nobody to come to my funeral. I don't even want a funeral. Please, I'm putting that out there. I don't want no funeral. But I don't want to be burned either. I feel like maybe I might want to come back alive and then I'm being burned.
Yeah,
like,
dead body, you don't care about it. You ain't even going to be in that body. You will no longer be attached to that body. You will look down on that body like, glad I'm out of there.
But I don't want funeral. And if I did have a funeral, I don't want nobody showing up that didn't never talk to me. So it's probably going to be about, it's probably going to be about 8 people there. Yeah, please. Please don't show up.
I heard one man had died and he ain't leave nothing to none of his kids. He left his stuff to the caretaker who was taking care of him while he was dying.
Oh, that little skit that you saw?
I don't remember where I heard that from.
It's a skit.
A skit? What, it wasn't real?
I'm pretty sure that was real in somebody's life, but that was a skit on TikTok. Yeah, them kids was... No. It was his wife that he didn't leave nothing to. It was his wife, y'all. Can you believe it?
That's right. Left to the caretaker.
His wife.
Cause why would you leave it to the one? This your wife. Your wife was taking care of you while you down, not the caretaker.
And the wife was off having an affair.
Yeah, that's good. She ain't getting nothing stinking ass. Trifling. All she would have got from me and my will was an eviction notice. Get your ratchet ass up out of my house.
That's what happened. That is what happened, y'all. I think he left his money and the house to the maid. I mean, not the maid, but the caregiver. Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Oh, excuse me. What?
That lamb taste, bro. That it is distinctly. It reminds me.
Are you serious?
It reminds me.
Yeah, it tastes just like beef to me. Like just like it.
How can I say this? It reminds me of when I started eating. You know what? That's what it reminds me of. That's what it reminds me of.
That is not. Are you not gonna?
That's exactly what it reminds me of.
Bombay Delight.
That's what it reminds me of.
That is not true.
That's me.
I do not back that at all. This is so good. It's so tender. Oh.
It is. I'm not hating on this. I'm talking about lamb meat. It's lamb meat, period.
It doesn't smell though.
And you know, like I said, a taste. It reminds.
Didn't it have to smell like that for it to taste like that? How's the chicken in there?
Wow, that is crazy.
How's the chicken?
And then I'm tasting it and I'm like, and I know what people say about a lamb female parts is just like a woman's female parts, and I'm like, damn.
What do you mean by that?
That's what they say. A lamb's female parts is shaped. And
what does that mean?
That mean they have a pussy like a woman. I don't know how to say it in the clear.
All you had to do was say.
I said it, but you ain't understand.
Ponytails,
Yeah, it's a farm boy's favorite animal, I heard.
What? You are ridiculous. Wow, eat your lamb.
You got plenty of lamb. And it's on my breath. I can taste it.
It is not.
I'm serious, bro.
Let me smell it.
You probably...
Let me smell.
You're eating this shit. Like...
You cannot smell nothing.
Yeah, you don't... Obviously, because maybe you're a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. Every time I've ever had lamb, it's always the same experience.
I don't smell like a lamb.
This one was a little delayed because all of the sauce and the seasonings, but that last big piece was, it was definitely there. Wow.
How's the chicken?
Excellent. Tastes normal and good. Yeah, next time I'm going to just get chicken.
The chicken is good.
Is it better than,
That's really good.
They should make it with beef.
They don't even sell beef.
Oh, okay. Just lamb and chicken, huh? What about goat?
I wonder what I should have asked. No goat. Just lamb. That's the only meat that they sell. I wonder why they picked lamb.
It's probably one of their main. Just like we eat beef is one of our main meats. The lamb, I think, is one of their main meats.
Uh-oh. Don't do that to me.
So why didn't the person in that store want to share the money with their own siblings? What they had to read?
I don't know. I didn't read it.
Oh. I thought you knew.
God dog it, where is it? Oh, excuse me. They said my dad died when I was 16 months. What? 16
no.
months? I
thought you already knew. I don't want you to read it. Please don't.
I mean, it's a whole story too. I can't. Oh, excuse me. But there's some. Oh, did you know about the boiled water notice?
I heard about it on stream the other night.
When?
In Houston, like 2 days ago.
So on Sunday, because they said it Sunday like at 10 or something like that. Anyway.
Yeah, we don't. I guess that's what for if you cooking with your faucet water
or if you drink it, or even if you bathe with it. They said don't use it.
Really?
Yeah.
That don't apply to us though.
That's why I don't know. I couldn't.
That don't apply to us.
I couldn't. It said Houston.
But are we?
I mean, I know that, but what I'm saying, like, I guess they have different water towers than we do, huh?
Exactly. Tap water is so disgusting. The purification system had went out or something. The lights went out. So, basically, like, tap water is recycled water or
Toilet
something.
water.
Like, who knows? Like, it's, I don't want no purified water. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? We need to get one of them,
So, basically, they purify dirty water.
Yeah.
Oh, and whoever is eating snow, don't do it. Somebody did a demonstration on TikTok. They put a bunch of snow in a cup and melted it, and the water is freaking brown.
Wow.
Yeah. And it had little black things in it. Like, what? Do not eat snow. Do not.
Yeah, you can't trust what's up there in them clouds. They up there spraying the air, polluting the clouds and shit.
That's another question. Like, where does it come from? Where does rain come from?
The clouds. It comes from water.
Now, somebody said that it comes from like bodies of water on the ground, and the water comes up.
Yeah, it evaporates up into the clouds and then it eventually come back down. The water's just constantly recycled, you know what I'm saying? It evaporates, rains back down, evaporates, rains back down.
Did y'all hear about this story? Did you hear about that story where that there was I didn't even know it was in Texas. There was a teacher in a classroom with some his students were and some of them were black, and he was basically saying that he thinks that his race is superior to everybody's.
You saying that to the students? No, you ain't said it to me.
I swore I talked to y'all about this. Hold up.
I wish you had said this shit in my class.
Is shocking. It all went down last week at this middle school near Austin, where, according to a black student, his white teacher made him take off a BLM sticker he was wearing. This led to a conversation where the student asked the teacher if he was racist, and this was the teacher's response.
Deep down in my heart, I'm ethnocentric, which means I think my race is the superior one.
Students are stunned as the teacher tries to explain himself.
Let me finish. I think everybody thinks that, they're just not honest about it.
Hey, I'm just saying you're
I think everybody's a racist at that level.
No, you said you are racist.
I did. Yeah, I'm trying to be honest.
He said he is.
I'm pretty for a while, but I'm pretty phone out. I ain't got no more respect for you. I don't think I got respect for him no more, bro.
You should have more respect for them, honestly.
The teacher continues to double down for the rest of the class.
So you are a racist?
Damn, how many times I gotta say it?
Then he gets an attitude because they just can't believe that he's saying that he's a racist.
Wow.
Like, anyway, make a long story short, they fired him. Thank God. Like, this is who we have teaching the kids. You teach your own kids.
I'd have loved to have given him a history lesson.
I don't know what you're doing because I cannot sit here and let you waste this lamb. Oh my God.
And you don't know what I'm talking about. Because that's a big piece. I know you finna taste it.
No. Oh my God. This is some of the best meat I ever had.
Yeah, it just ain't for me.
It tastes just like beef. It's fresh and delicious.
I can't believe I'm the only person that feel like that. That's crazy.
We have different taste buds.
Every time I never tasted it over the course of my life.
Oh man, they tried to take Kanye to jail.
For
Did you hear about that?
No.
They tried to take him to jail because they say that, he owes $50 million in taxes. They tried to take him to jail this morning, or was it yesterday morning? One of them.
Are you kidding me? 50 million in taxes.
Listen.
That they were trying to put me in prison because what they did was I moved $140 million into JP Morgan. And I said, I want to talk to Jamie Dimon. Like, look at me. I'm just going in naive, multi-billionaire. Like, maybe Jamie Dimon will let me in on some deal. Wrong. But then, as they're about to take the money out, here comes Adidas with a $275 million bill for marketing funds that they agreed upon. Because I said to them, hey, I'm the marketing, give me the marketing fund. Which proves by the response they got when they, stole the designs and said, we're going to not call them Yeezys anymore. So this is what I was already fighting Adidas for. So I'm fighting Gap, get out of Gap, fighting Adidas. And then this morning where, I'm not going to mention her name because she's a nice lady, but someone at Cohen Resnick tells me, and I tell all of my finance people, never use the term a lot. But they said, okay, you're going to have to pay a lot of taxes. And that made me feel like they're just like waiting, like we finally got him. We finally can put him in jail. And I was like, can I still run for president in jail? I found out I could. So I was like, okay, that's fine then.
He running for president, y'all.
I have to complete this thought. You guys got to.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, because I'm talking about literally finding out that they were trying to put me in prison this morning. Watch this. So
This morning.
yes. So not come to my house this morning, but I found out, okay, so they put a $75 million hold on 4 of my accounts. And then they said, you owe a lot of taxes. Took me like 6 hours to find out how much a lot was. They said, well, around $50 million. Now I'm going to different CFOs like.
So basically, he had to pay $50 million from that $275 million that Adidas gave for what was it? Promotion? Yeah, for promotion. They were gonna put that much money out for promotion, but I think Ye was like, no, I'm the promotion. Give it to me. And that's how they got him on the tax thing.
But he wasn't supposed to pay taxes on that or something? Or what?
Don't you have to pay taxes on every piece of money that you get? Yeah.
That shit is criminal.
They trying to take him down, boy.
$275 million,
They
and
still
they got
working.
their hand out wanting $50 million of his $275 million. That's criminal, man.
Give me one of them.
Yeah, these people need to be thrown in jail. They the ones need to be thrown in jail.
Yep. And then why is it just now coming up right now? Like, if he owed that much, why didn't he know about that before? And in his people supposed to take care of that? Like, don't he got accountants and all of that? He a billionaire.
Like, if you got a $275 million check, like, seriously, you finna be writing a $50 million check to the white man? Like, come on, bro. That sound crazy. Let me break him off his $50 million. Man. Oh, my God.
The more money you make, the more you have to pay in taxes.
I heard it ain't even no law that say nothing about paying taxes. Like, all this shit is criminal, what they doing.
I heard that you don't have to, like, carry your ID around with you everywhere, like your driver's license. I heard that you don't even have to, you know what, allegedly, okay, because I don't want y'all not carrying your driver's license.
That's what you heard. You can say what you heard.
I heard that you don't have to have your driver's license.
Yeah, I don't think that's a law.
When you're traveling. That's what the secret word is or something. You can't say while you're driving. You have to say that you're traveling.
Yeah, but
And you don't have
gotta
to
have
have-
that motherfucker when you driving.
This man was driving, and he said he didn't have to have a driver's license. He was telling the police officer that.
Oh, really?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Wait, was he one of them? What they call?
I don't know.
Sovereign,
He didn't say. He
He
didn't
one of them
say.
sovereign dudes. I think. Yeah, they don't need a. They don't need it.
But is that
They can't
against the
even-
law
they can't
being
even write 'em a
sovereign?
ticket.
What is sovereign anyway? What is it?
That's like these people that's like native. You know, they like, it's basically like you're above the law or underneath the law. Like, you're not, we gonna like just,
How do you make yourself like that? Like
some shit you gotta apply for or something. I don't know. Paperwork with the white man, I'm sure.
you.
You know what I'm saying? There's always some paperwork with the white man involved, ain't it? He got to paperwork you to death with everything, man. I curse the day that you step foot on this land. God, I swear.
Well, yeah.
IRS just tried to put Kanye West
I think
in prison
that's it.
this morning
Uh-oh.
because
Okay, so it happens.
This story.
Here's what I want you to do. Hey, girl, hey, it's time for.
So what would actually happen if you
This isn't your house.
Oh my God! Oh, excuse me. The CFO to Tyson, you know, like Tyson chicken, just Tyson.
Yeah.
I guess he was drunk one night. All legend, y'all. He was drunk one night, but here's the footage though. He was drunk one night and he ended up in this strange lady's bed. And she called the police on him. I don't know if she knew who he was, but all these people in these comments are like, she fumbled the bag and she could have been getting paid for the rest of her life. She actually could have though, honestly. Because she would have called him in her bed and not called the police. She would have been like, you got to give me some money. I want to be on a payment plan. You got to give me money every month for me not to say
Because
nothing.
he probably got a wife, huh?
Good question. He probably does. He's,
Hey, you saying so she could have blackmailed him? That's what you're saying?
Exactly. I mean, that's what people are saying in the comments. I'm not saying that I would have done.
But she didn't have no
that,
idea.
but-
Like, you wake up and there's a stranger in your bed.
Exactly.
How the hell you get? Like,
how would you even know what he even looks like?
how he end up in your house
I have
and he
no
don't know who
freaking
he
clue.
is? Seriously. Like, you just left your door unlocked and he wandered in there and got in your bed.
I know it makes no sense.
No sense at all. I don't trust it.
I don't know, but they didn't. I guess they didn't tell all that part, but they did. She was recording as they was handcuffing him and taking him out of her house. She was recording. So.
Alcohol's a terrible thing.
She could have just told him to leave. I don't know why she had to call the police.
Seriously?
I
You
mean, he
you're a
wasn't
woman,
even being.
and you wake up in
I
your
guess so,
in the
you're
bed,
right,
and
you're
there's
right,
a
you're right.
stranger,
It's a stranger.
in your bed.
Yeah, 'cause she didn't
He
even know
lucky
who he
she
was.
didn't put a bullet in
Right.
his head, right? Because a lot of y'all would have, yeah. Shit, what?
Wait a minute, did she wake up and find him? Hold
The
up.
CFO of a billion-dollar company got so drunk that he ended up in a random woman's bed. And that woman decided to call the cops to arrest him. And me, I am confusion. How can God give you the opportunity of a lifetime?
She said the Lord.
Right away.
Is she Jamaican?
He was praying to God, oh God, please, I need help, my money, I need help paying the bills. I don't have money to make rent, please. Don't you know that God works in mysterious ways? A walking ATM bag straight to your bed. And you just, what thing did you gain from calling the cops? Now it's a lose-lose situation. The guy will lose his job and you lost.
She's just looking at the situation in a totally different way.
Small.
You're a
You gotta
comedian.
think big. You gotta think big, bitch.
Wait a minute. Here, you didn't see him. Look. This isn't
Oh,
your
he's
house.
naked too?
He had on shorts. He was laying in the bed. She must have came home and he was asleep.
Y'all, the CFO of a
That's crazy.
Anyway.
I got to know. So how you end up in that?
Yeah,
How
that's
does
weird.
that happen?
I want to know that story. Oh, excuse me. Maybe I should have looked it up. Oh, excuse me. Give me a napkin. I don't want this to get on my shirt. What are you looking it up?
How did Tyson CFO end up in a stranger's bed?
Yeah, my ashwagandha root powder should be here today. It should be here today. But I'm going to let y'all know when I take it and, you know, how it affects me and all of it. I didn't tell you that, huh? Do you know about ashwagandha root powder?
I know about ashwagandha, yeah.
No. Do you know about the root powder? What you know about ashwagandha? What you know?
Yeah, some good stuff. You know, I got.
No, but what do you know about it?
I don't remember, but it's some good shit though. It's in my repertoire.
It's in your repertoire. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You take it?
Hey, I got something with ashwagandha in it.
Where is this girl at? God darn it. It was this girl.
I got them pills too.
You got the pills?
Remember, I don't forgot what it was. Remember them pills?
Oh, Amanu?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took one today.
Oh, you seen it in there?
How many are you supposed to take? One
or two.
Oh. Okay, so anyway, ashwagandha root powder, you put it in like your smoothies or whatever, or like your drinks. I don't know. You take it however you want, I guess. But it calms anxiety. It like calms you.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she was like, it like calmed her in like 5 minutes. She said because she's not a good, smoker. And she said she used to take like shots of alcohol to, you know what I'm saying, calm herself down. And
root powder.
yeah, ashwagandha. I ordered it though, and it should be coming today. But I thought that here it go right here. I thought that was interesting.
Bro, this. I've tried the herb. I've tried the capsules. I never knew what the hype was all about. Literally, I was like, I don't see the hype. I bought this as like a last resort. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try one more time. I saw this on Amazon for like $12, $13. I just had it in my smoothie. 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I literally felt like I was floating on a fucking cloud. Bro.
That's what I need in my life. So yeah.
That's all you needed to hear, huh?
Yeah. Okay, because I told them that I used to like take shots of, alcohol sometimes before the videos. I don't do it anymore, but I used to for the anxiety and the nervousness, What you doing?
I'm trying to see.
Oh, that's the story? Yeah, so I'm going to let y'all know what it do. I can't wait. Literally can't wait. Well, what they say?
Oh, she said she left her front door unlocked. Her front door was unlocked. He just walked in and just got in the bed.
The people that feel safe in their neighborhoods.
That's right. Like you think to yourself, like who's gonna walk in it? Like lock the door for what? Like who's gonna come open the door and try to come in? You never know.
I see it all the time.
You never know.
Oh, excuse me, on TikTok, people will walk around and just do this to doors just to see which one is open because they know people leave their doors unlocked. It's crazy. I would never. Anybody can walk in your house. The police, that's been done before. Oh my God. Well, your door was open. What?
What? The Beyond Meat COO, Doug Ramsey, was booked by Washington County Sheriff's deputies in September after allegedly biting a man's nose.
These people with money, they don't be knowing what to do with themselves, baby, because I would find something real good to do, okay?
I know, right?
Like, are you kidding me? Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, Instagram. Those are the only two that I really be on. Yeah, TikTok and Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me. Sauce? Yeah, and it's delicious.
Damn,
so you should have tried it.
Yeah, it was so good. If you got more than one.
Oh shit.
Damn.
It's good, huh? Mm-hmm. Here, taste this one. That's tamarind sauce.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Love tamarind. Mm-hmm.
And that's good.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Next time we're gonna have to get a 12-pack of samosas and
Yeah.
just throw them back.
I told you we have some here. It
That ain't
tastes
the
the
same.
same. I'm trying to tell you. Anyway, what else, y'all?
They
What
light
else?
skin.
What?
They light skinned. These was dark.
You supposed to put them in the air fryer.
They still
And
be
they-
light skinned.
Oh my god. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Check out my Amazon store and my Linktree links, y'all. I got some good stuff. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, y'all been buying that daggone North Face coat. Did everybody see that video? That North Face Gucci coat, y'all been buying it like freaking crazy. Like crazy, okay? If you want it, you better get it now. If you want it by Christmas, order it now.
That's some good quality for that cheap
Oh yeah.
price.
Oh yeah. Most shut up.
I'm saying, I mean, it's affordable. Y'all better go and get that shit.
It is, it really is, y'all.
They don't have a black one?
I didn't see a black one. But I didn't look for one though. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, listen, please do what? Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. For everyday videos. Everyday videos. Hey, hey, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow. Peace.
Yo, come back now.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.
Don't be rolling your eyes at me.
Get away from me.